Hello, my name is Jessica and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing an update on my rolling project pan. I'm working on 10 items in my collection that I am trying to use up or just hit a goal on, and I'll be updating you on all of those products today. I won't be rolling out any today. I haven't finished any. I haven't reached any of my goals, but I'll be giving you the update on the progress I've made. Here is my January update for the 10 items in my project pan. First item in my project is my foundation. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. Last month it was weighing 152.97 grams, and this month it is at 150.96 grams. So I've used 2.01 grams. And we're definitely getting down to the point where it's getting difficult to get out a lot of product. I'm needing to kind of scrape the sides a little bit, re-dip more often for one application, and I think it's coming to be time when the stopper needs to be removed. So that's something I will be doing early this month, is getting that stopper out of there, and I'll of course weigh that stopper so that it doesn't skew our weight results very much. But you can see that this item is really getting to be pretty low. I feel like it's drastically made kind of a jump of the progress you can see on it. You can see that there's like scraping happening, lots of windows on the side, and it's looking pretty dry to me. So yeah, I will be excited to get the last bits of that product out. Maybe I'll be finished with this in the next month. I don't know. It depends on how much product is still in there after we get the stopper out. I'll be getting even a brush down into those corners to make sure we use up every single drop of this lovely, lovely foundation. But for now, she is staying with us, hopefully finishing it up very soon, because I've got other foundations that are just waiting in line to get into this project. Next item is my concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Custard. This one's been kind of slowing down on progress as I've been wearing my foundation more. This one is just not getting as much use, but it has still gotten a little bit of progress. Last month it was 29.15 grams, and this month it's 28.45 grams. So I've used 0.7 grams of product, almost a gram. So, you know, it's a little amount, but not quite the gram that I got to last month. So yeah, that's what she's looking like. And I'm hoping that with, I don't know, I maybe might need to start focusing on this one a little bit more if I want to power through it. But I have really gotten to enjoy this product, so I guess I should just enjoy it while it's in this project and not try and rush it along too much. So yeah, that one's staying with us for a little bit longer. This one, okay, I know what I said. I had a plan for this. I'm going to bring it to Hawaii with me, and that is still my plan. So this one still got some slow going here. Last month it was 13.29 grams. Oh, by the way, this is the Tarteist Pro Glow in the shade Exposed, like their cream highlighter, and it's a loathsome product for me. I've really been kind of hate panning it, which I know is like not really the best, but I'm too stubborn. So we're going to use her up. My plan is she's coming with me in my travel bag to Maui. I'm filming this like a week early because I want to get it up before I go on my trip. And this is coming with me. It's going to go all over my body the whole time on that island, and it is going to be empty when I get on that plane home. So it's happening. Last month it weighed 13.29 grams. This month is 12.96. So I still was able to use 0.33 grams of product this month. So hey, every little drop counts. So that's what she's looking like. And I feel like she just doesn't look any different, but I swear, I'm telling you, so I squeeze it down there. There's still a good amount of product, more product than you think. So get ready. You're going to Hawaii. Tarteist Pro Glow. I've been working on my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette and loving it. I've been using it diligently every day, not only for contour, but also been using that highlight shade. So here's how the progress has been looking over the past couple months. Last month it was weighing 89.35 grams, and this month it's 88.4 grams. So I've used 0.95 grams of product, and there she is. And I have almost completely used up that contour shade. I have I don't think I've expanded the pan much on this one, but I did hit pan on the highlight shade, and then this one is going to be paired with this one pretty soon once this one's empty. So I've got plans for this contour palette, and I think if I was able to use up this entire shade in a couple months, that these shouldn't be too far behind. So I'm hoping that in the next 2-3 months, maybe 4, I can completely use up this entire palette and bring in the next cream contour that's just waiting to go bad. So yeah, super happy with the progress on this, and I just can't rave about this contour palette enough. It's such a great value. The Benefit Hoola Bronzer is one that I'm just continuing to truck along with. Here's how the progress of Hoola Bronzer has been looking over the past couple months. She started last month weighing in at 37.1 grams, and this month 36.25 grams. So I've used 0.85 grams, almost a whole gram. And here's what the pan is looking like, and you can see it's getting pretty big. It's kind of getting to the point where it's hard to get an even distribution of product onto my brush. So it might be time to repress it. I keep saying that, but I feel like with where it's at now, it could go like maybe another month. I feel like this pan is deceiving. I feel like there is actually quite a large amount of product still remaining in here. Yes, this one will probably be with us for at least a couple more months. It's just a little stubborn, you know, but that's okay. It's been fun to watch this pan grow and grow and get bigger and bigger. I'm going to try and push it one more month and then not have to repress it till I really have to, because as much as I hate this packaging, I just also hate repressing. So there you go. So yeah, we're going to hang out with her and watch her get used up. I feel like it's just going to be so satisfying when you are done. It will be so satisfying, and it'll all be worth it. It'll all be worth it. Next item is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Diffused Light. I've just fallen in love with this powder. My goal is to hit pan on it, not to use it up. And I'm just so glad I brought this into my project, because it really gave me a chance to understand it, get to know it, and find how it best works for me and my skin. So I basically use this as a highlight shade under my eye, and I'll kind of diffuse my lower jaw with it as well, just to clean up any contour bronzing and add some brightness down there. And I also put a little bit in my forehead and on my chin and down my nose, and it's just like, you know, like a little like pop of light. It's beautiful. I'm in love. Last month it was weighing 85.37 grams. This month it's 84.65 grams. I've used 0.72 grams, and I feel like we're really getting to the point where we can start to see a little dip coming in this product. We're finally to the point where we can see some usage, some definite dippage. Yeah, it's there, right? It's there. So yes, really, really loving it. I think the pan will probably be a couple months away, but in the meantime, I'm just enjoying every day with her. I really am. And who knows, this might just become part of my regular routine, even if it's not in my project, it'll be in my everyday makeup drawer, probably from here on out. The next thing on my list is my Laura Mercier lip glace in the shade Hello Dolly. And I have been using this one pretty frequently, like almost every day and several times a day, really trying to force myself to use this and get some actual progress on it, because it's just been really, really slow going. Far more slow going than I anticipated it would be. Anyways, last month it was 20.17 grams. This month it's 19.62 grams. So I've used 0.55 grams this month. And I feel like I'm finally starting to see some visual progress. So you can see there's like a little crack in the formula where there's some separation, some actual like vacant space visible from the outside, which is new. And also when I go to use this, it's getting less and less product onto the doe foot. So I'm thinking it's getting low in there, and I think it might be time to also remove the stopper from this product. So that might happen in the next month as well. So we're gonna like try and push it off as much as we can. I know it can be kind of messy when that happens, but I think when that happens, that'll be like the final push. It'll be like, yes, light at the end of the tunnel, it's in sight, right? Like you can see the end zone. So yes, we're gonna keep on focusing on her. We are. That Laura Mercier. Gonna stick around. I'm also working on this lipstick. This is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Chai, and this is a sample size. This is the shade that's on my lips right now. It was weighing 7.19 grams last month, and it's 7.1 grams this month. I've only used 0.09 grams, which is pretty disappointing, but I feel like you can see a difference. So there she is. That's all that's left of this little nublet. And I think that if I can just be a little bit more disciplined, I can hopefully use this up in the next month or two and move on, because I don't need to be dragging my feet on a lip product that I could be using every day. So even if I'm just like around the house, like I should just, you know, put on a little swipe of lip, just a little hint of color, like a kiss of color. That's all you need. It really livens up the face. I can put it on my cheeks. This is what I should be doing. I'm working on my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I have the shade Light. And last month, this was weighing 62.32 grams, and this month it's 60.24. So I've used 2.08 grams, and there's getting pretty low down in there. Basically, just that like little corner is all that is containing any powder right now. Hoping that I can finish this up in the next month. I don't know, because on the island I won't be using a ton of powder, but if not by next month, then definitely the month after that. And that will be out of my collection. The last item is my Cella Tantalizing Taupe Eyebrow Cream. And I've been working on this for 2 months now. That's what the item looks like. And so last month I'd used 0.15 grams, and that's the same amount that I've used this month. So I guess I've been doing my eyebrows the exact same amount and using the same amount of product. Last month, this item was weighing 9.88 grams, and this month it's 9.73 grams. So I used 0.15 grams of product, which sounds like a really small amount, but compared to the amount of product I was using with my Cabral, which was like 0.02 or 0.03, it's, you know, reassuring to know that I'm using a more substantial amount of product from this. And you know, it's working great. It's working every day for me for my brows. It's what's on my brows today and every other day. It's pretty good. I do want to say that I think that this one might dry out eventually. I might have the same problem that I had with the Cabral eventually before I'm able to use up all the product. In the meantime, it'll be interesting to see how much of the product I can use up. So those are my updates. I have no new items to roll in. We've still got our lineup totally filled up right now, but I'm hoping that in the next couple months, we'll start getting through some of these items and cycling some more from my inventory into my project pan. Hope you're enjoying watching these videos and just following along with me as I use up my makeup. It's a lot of fun to track and makes me save a lot of money on makeup that I don't need. So thank you for supporting me in that adventure. Please follow me along for all of my panning videos. Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in my next one. Happy New Year. Bye.